on? Are we on?
You are on.
How come I can't
You're
see
live,
it?
baby.
Hey, I'm live. Welcome to the Chrissy Chronicles. Hold on.
Yep. And they hear you say that.
Oh, I don't care. I'm Crystal. I am Chrissy. I am the host of the show. I'm going to have everybody else introduce themselves. We do have a guest speaker. We're going to start with him over here. Go ahead and.
Yourself, sir.
My name is Marquise, and I'm here for the male perspective on the topic. I've been knowing most of this panel for a long time, so that's pretty much it.
Go ahead, Michelle. Michelle. Or Miss China Dow. I don't
Put
know.
your mic to you, please.
Why we have technical
Because
difficulties
she being
today?
difficult. She know better.
Me and you at the word, sir. Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Michelle, also known as China Down.
Do I want to share this? Go ahead, baby. Go ahead.
Hello, hello, hello. I am Giovanna or Gio. Hey, y'all.
Once again, shout out your business. We
Oh,
gonna
sorry.
shout your
I keep
business
forgetting
out.
that. And I'm
That's
rocking my
okay.
brand today, Black History Month support.
Okay.
Voice for the
Yeah.
youth.
Hey, hey, hey. And to all the black and brown people, happy Black History Month. This is the first Sunday of the month, right?
Yes.
All right.
yes.
So all month I am sporting I'm doing black artists. I don't know if everybody else is, but we shouting out black owned businesses as well. If you would like your business featured, inbox me. So moving on. Today's topic: can black men commit to monogamous relationships?
Dun, dun, dun.
Who wants to start? Because y'all know once I go, I'm gone.
You kick it
Who
off.
wants to start? I personally say no. But under stipulation, there are some circumstances to why I say no. Honestly, let me ask y'all a question. Do y'all feel like a man can have sex with one woman and one woman only?
Yes. Yes, I do.
Okay. Why do you feel that way though?
I don't know. I just feel like, and maybe I'm old school or thinking old school. I think that when you find the one outside of temptation, the temptation wouldn't matter if that is the one. But, or however, I have been told by my male best friend that when men venture out outside of their relationship or have different situationships, that each woman that they deal with serves a different purpose. So
Okay.
whether it's that one person is sexually or
Yes,
that one
facts.
person is food related or that
Mhm.
one person is cool, kicking it, each woman that is in his life serves a different purpose.
And that's the thing too. I feel like, for one, there's no perfect spouse, right? So men feel like, oh shit, I get the good sex from her. I got good head over here. She cooked. This girl give me peace. She's supportive. If you don't get that in one person, see, that's why you got to be careful who you commit to as well. That's the thing too. If you feel like you're not being satisfied in a situation or with this person, you should be honest about it. Because that's where I feel like the cheating comes in. Because a man feel like he's not being fully satisfied, especially emotionally. Because men are more emotional than women.
I agree,
Mm-hmm.
but I also would say
I'm
for
ready to jump in.
men,
Come on.
men,
I'm next.
I'm trying to get his
do
pot
not,
stirred.
men, and Marquise, you are here, and Tone is in the background. Men do not
Say it again.
do not talk about their emotional side.
Absolutely.
So it is unfair to women, and I'm not going to say all men, but it is unfair to women to not even know that side,
right.
for them to say, well, you're not there for me emotionally. Well, nigga,
Right.
you ain't tell me emotionally.
That's right.
Okay.
Something
That's
was
right.
going on.
And then they venture off to other women instead of telling us what the issue is. Y'all venture off, even if we have an argument. Oh, I left and I went to go mess with old so and so because I got mad at you. What? That's
Okay.
a reason to cheat.
Okay, I'm gonna cut you off right there
Okay, Marquise, you up next.
because first off, I want to know what kind of dudes you mess with that do that kind of stuff. But
This is
Second
not
off-
just me talking though.
second of all,
Oh, I know what's a
if a
boyfriend.
man don't feel comfortable speaking about how he feel, that's because the woman haven't made or created that safe space for him to be vulnerable.
I kind of agree. I agree with you on that.
Understood, but
agree.
is that a
I
reason to
agree.
cheat? Is that a reason to
no,
be
hold on. It's no, nothing excuse cheating.
Right.
But what I'm saying is, okay, for example, I was in a situation
Uh-huh.
where, you know, I want to talk about some of the things that, you know, be on my mind a lot, like my mom, or, you know, I might see a movie on TV that remind me of my mom. And, you know, I wanted to talk to the lady I was with at the time about that.
Okay.
And what she told me in response was, I'm not a therapist. I don't, I feel like I can't help you solve your problems. I'm like, I'm not asking you to solve any problem. I don't have a problem. I just want to express myself to you. So she didn't make me feel like I could talk to her. And when men, as far as mental health, we go through so much out in the street. We got to be tough.
Yeah.
We got to be tough everywhere. The last place we should have to be tough is at home with our woman.
I agree. I 100% agree with you. And that is frowned upon.
And as far as the cheating and stuff goes, a lot of times it's not always sexual. It's emotional. You know what I'm saying? And that's even for men. Like, sometimes you just don't want to be around this person.
Yes, they are.
You know what I'm saying? So it go a lot deeper than just sex, though. When a man get to a certain age, he want peace more than anything.
Absolutely.
So if he not getting that peace,
I see that one.
then he gonna venture off to find that peace. So
I feel you on that, but at the same time, I do agree with you, because I know a lot of men with mommy issues. Whether your mom passed away, whether your mom is strung out on drugs, this, that, and the third. But sometimes I feel like y'all look for that void to be filled in us. We not meant to be y'all mamas. We not here to. We got our own issues. A lot of women I know got daddy issues. I got daddy issues. Like, I'm literally starting just now at the age of 38 to have a relationship with my daddy. My parents were divorced at 11. He went on and did his own thing. I didn't see my dad until recently. You know what I'm saying? So we have issues too. So y'all can't really use that as an excuse. But I do feel like y'all want us to fill a void that we can't fill. We ain't emotionally there either.
Well, it's not that we like, it's not like a tit for tat thing. Like, well, we got our emotions too, because that's being dismissive.
Right.
That's like a man saying, well, you know what, babe, I feel like, we be, when we be talking, I can't reach out to you. And you like, well, I feel the same way. I feel like you can't reach out to me. Or, just the reversal, or the, you know what I'm saying? Like that gets you nowhere. Like, if y'all gonna basically build or try to solve problems, y'all got to be straight up with each other, and it can't be like, well, you do this and you that tit for tat stuff. That's never gonna get you nowhere. So of course, everybody got issues. Everybody got their downfalls, but talk about it. Therapy is good.
Definitely.
Couples therapy. It's good. It's good to talk about stuff, because you had that person there who can say, hey, you going too far, and y'all can figure some of that stuff out. But
see, my thing with this is too, before you start to engage with somebody like that, I feel like y'all need to put all that out on the table. Hey, my dad left at 11. Sometimes, you know what I'm saying, I get bitter about that. I got daddy issues.
I agree to disagree with that.
My mom, that's how I feel. You can kind of, I would do
how
that.
soon?
I think
how
I'm
soon
next.
though? I'm sorry. How soon though?
I feel like dating before y'all get before sex, because y'all know sex is a spiritual tie. You know what I'm saying? Before y'all even take that step, people need. Hey, I'm on meds for bipolar.
Yeah,
I go through manic depression.
I definitely.
I got an issue with this. Sometimes I just want to be left alone. Sometimes I need a few weeks to go at home. I don't want to talk to you. I feel like that stuff should be addressed, because then when I'm banging on your window and want to break a window, then what?
You got to tell me though.
You got to tell me.
But I agree with Marquise in the whole concept of like meeting a person where they're at, though, in regards to when I'm having those moments and those times, because it is the fact that men in society are supposed to be strong. Women are supposed to be emotional, but just like you said, y'all go through just as much stuff as we do.
Right.
And we don't view that.
Yeah.
We don't view that, because I'm you. If you were my man, I'm used to you being strong and telling me that I'm okay.
Right.
And what you mean you
Yeah.
feeling sad? You ain't supposed to feel sad.
Right. And that's the thing us as women can do. We can beat y'all down for not being the men we expect y'all to be.
But then we also want you to be emotional. Tell
That's
me what's
right.
wrong.
That's
but
right.
it's wrong
And
for
I
you to tell us
know,
what's
I
wrong.
know, because I had to check myself. Like, do you want it black or white? What is it? You can't keep sitting here confusing this man. Do you want to be a man or a baby? Which one is it?
Right.
And that's where y'all have to break the cycle. I believe that it goes both ways, but I just honestly think that because men can be so emotional, that's why a lot of cheating takes place. I don't care. That's how I feel about it. Everybody has an opinion, but I feel like watching porn 4 or 5, 6 times a day, you have a problem.
I'm up next.
Right there. I'm
Okay.
gonna answer that after
What's up, Dick? I'm
turn it down.
So for me, do I think that black men can be monogamous? Definitely. I think, you know how I feel about this. I share my views with you. It depends on where they are in their life.
That's another thing, maturity.
It depends on where they are in their life.
Mm-hmm.
I say that a lot of people may think that they cannot be, and everything depends upon that person in their life, just like with a woman. You know, I think that sometimes people have to put out, not sometimes, all the time, you have to put out there where you are in your life, how you feel, your feelings. I think you need to have conversations about that early on.
Absolutely.
I
That's what I was
definitely
saying. Definitely bring that stuff to the table. If you got issues with your mama, if you got issues with depression, look what happened the other day.
Let me tell you
Look what
something,
happened the other day, though.
So with that being said, is that some of us, including myself, because I am a private person, it depends upon that person. It may take that person to bring that out in me, or it may take me to bring that out in that person to open up that space, like he just said, you know, to make it safe for you to talk about.
I mean, I get that too, but
And
I
you
feel
can't
like
just
if
tell
it's gonna be
everybody your
part of
business.
that's
Like,
true. But if
Nah.
y'all getting on a serious level, I feel like you owe that person. You owe that person that respect to tell them what's going on with you mentally. I'm just saying,
You
it ain't
do.
if y'all finna be dating and you
You
coming
do.
over my house, I need to know if you on meds.
Yeah.
I need to
You
know
do.
if you break down. I need to know this stuff.
But
Do
the
y'all
thing,
see cap y'all spouses?
I
Or-
do. I see cap
potential?
everybody. I do. I see cap everybody because if you're gonna be in my personal space, just like I'm gonna open up to you, I need that same respect. Now, I'm not saying break it down on the first date, but if we've been dating for a month or two and it's getting serious, I feel like we need to have that talk.
at some point you need to have that conversation. You have to have an open dialogue. You have to, you know, confront your demons. Like you have to confront your demons personally before you get into a real relationship. And for me, I think some people it's hard to do that. So I think men, and if we're talking about black men, I'm not gonna say just black men. I'm gonna say with all men. I'm gonna put that out there for myself. For all men, I think it depends upon that person. You know, can they be monogamous? It depends upon that person who they with.
Well, I mean,
Just like women, not all women can be monogamous either.
absolutely. We talking about men. Yeah,
Definitely not.
absolutely.
But with men,
That is
I
a
think
question
so.
in the comments too.
Okay, we gonna jump to these comments. And that's
So-
another thing. Do you think men cheat more than women? I don't. I do. I
Wait,
do feel
you
like
said do
women
women?
cheat more. I do feel like women cheat more.
I think women have more opportunities.
Yep,
We do.
and I do, and we're more sneaky, and we never get
And I
caught.
think a lot of times us is when we can get away with it more because
Oh,
with
y'all
men,
get caught.
we
I
get
don't
caught.
know now. It depends. I don't know. I ain't gonna say that. I don't know.
But honestly, I believe they can be. It depends upon that person. You know, I think with everything, it depends upon that person. I think upon where they are in their life. Naturally, we all at some point date multiple people. That's just how I feel. You know,
I
we date
agree.
multiple people. I think we all naturally date just to see what we feel for that person and where we are. You know, but when you find that special person and you just like, you know what, I like you. You know, I just want to just deal with you. I just want to F with you that solid.
Do y'all understand where I'm coming from when I say no, though? Because a person will get bored with you quick.
They will.
The first person
They
that
will.
hit them with something
They
different,
will. They
with
will.
something you ain't
They
doing,
will.
with something they
Yeah.
do better,
And I
their
feel like with
attention
some
That's
men-
not true.
With some men, they
I'ma
they
tell
want
you
a
why.
variety. They want a variety of it. With some, they want a variety. You know, just like.
But
you
is there
say.
something wrong with that?
I don't think it's
I
nothing
don't
wrong
think
with
it's
that.
anything wrong with it, but
You
I'm
need to
saying,
be honest about
yeah,
that.
that's
though.
what I'm saying.
You
Don't
need to keep
commit.
that 1,000 all day
Don't
long.
don't
Like,
commit to something you're not ready to commit to.
But the men who want a variety of women are the ones who obviously are not ready to be monogamous. So
Mhm,
so
mhm.
if you want a man, like, women make the mistake of wanting the man that they want to be monogamous, even if he wants to be monogamous himself.
You're right.
So
Yeah.
they might have a guy who, like, you know what, I'm ready to be with you, marry you, let's do this, let's do that. But no, little man and little Trey Mookie
Not
Trey
true.
Mookie.
who
Trey
he
Mookie
might make
was
her
at the good dick.
he might make her feel good. Like, okay,
Right.
I see all the red flags. Like, he ain't got no job. I don't never see him with his kids, but when we hang out, he make me feel good, or we may have good sex.
And that's where the
And that's
mistake
the guy
happens.
who usually not monogamous because he got so much time on his hands. The
Right.
guy who working, doing something with himself, he want to focus on one woman. And a lot of times, if a man is going to be monogamous, it's not sexual, it's emotional. He getting that peace. So
Mhm.
And I'm trying to give it to him.
my granddaddy been with my grandma for like 40, 50 years.
Well, I'm happy you said that. We're gonna get to
And
that.
I'm gonna tell you,
My parents was together for 40 years.
yeah, they
So my
argue.
dad died.
They
Mhm.
argue and they talk about breaking up. And my grandma, you just want to go get you another woman. And my granddaddy, he say something that ring in my head all the time. He like, why would I leave one headache for another one?
That's my thing. But let me say this too, and this is where a lot of women fall short. I was having a conversation with someone. I'm gonna let you chime in a minute.
We ready
And
for
she
you.
said, and I said, well, why do you feel like in this day and age it's so different from the 1960s? My grandma didn't go through none of that. Your grandma did, but your grandma knew that your granddaddy was coming home. Granddaddy had some side chicks too. Let's just be honest.
That's
It's
true.
my
so
granddaddy.
many side kids out here. Let me tell y'all. Oh, well, my grandma, you don't know what grandma went through. It wasn't no social media back then. Grandma was going through that. She knew about Essie Mae. But
Down the
guess
street.
what? Guess what? Earl
What'd you
was
say,
paying them
Chris?
bills.
Down the street.
Yeah, Earl was paying them
In the same
bills and
apartment
making
building.
sure, and you know, the wife was getting the check. Why they gonna blow up their spot?
Both
It
my
was-
granddaddies had two whole
Listen,
entire
And
other
women, they
families.
irritate me with that. Well,
Come
my
on,
grandma,
8 kids
I
is
wanted like the old days.
Goodness
Baby,
gracious.
the old days wasn't no different from now. We have social media, so it's easier to cheat. But it wasn't no different in the 1960s.
And then the side chicks these days are not side chicks how they were.
They don't know
back-
how
they
to
wasn't
stand
calling
their
them
place.
They wasn't calling them how they were back then. You know, they had, like you said, full relationships, full
Yeah.
families, full other
Full
lives going on.
second family.
You know, and because like we talked about before, the reason that happened was because that father was that father, you know what I mean, the head of the household,
He was the
everything,
breadwinner.
the breadwinner of
Mhm.
everything, and she felt like she couldn't do nothing else but be at home and take care of her kids. That's it, you know, and that's what she was supposed to do because he paid the bills, everything, you know what I mean, and that's why. So that's
And
why
you know
that's
what?
the difference between then and now too.
And I brought this topic up because to me now, in this day and age, cheating is not a deal breaker to me. If I feel like you paying my bills and we happy, you feel like you gotta go get a little different something on the side, by all means. Long as the stuff ain't coming to my house, I understand that men want something different. I understand that now. Oh, I want some. I get it because I get bored too. I just ain't got the energy to go and cheat.
But will he have that same perspective
Christ.
as you?
Hell no, man.
I don't know. But
No,
it's
he
just not a
won't,
deal breaker.
because-
But I just said, pause. If you
Everybody.
paying my bills and you keeping me happy and I'm good, I'm not. That's not a deal
So
breaker
then
for
why
me
not
no
get into
more.
polygamy?
Right.
That's becoming
just-
a norm now.
Right.
That's because I don't want to deal with another. No more estrogen. I don't need that in my
Oh, okay.
house. You know what I'm
that's
saying?
becoming a norm.
And that's just the way I feel about it. You know, I feel like, and I'm not saying all men do cheat, but if you do get a itch or a scratch to do something else, and I really can't complain. I'm not gonna complain about it. I just don't want drama in my life. People be looking at me like, that's just how I feel. Everybody has their own opinion. That's how I feel about it. If you pay my bills and I can sit here and do nothing, like for instance, I ain't worked in 3 weeks now. My bills are paid.
Let me chime in.
And
real
I'm
quick on
chilling.
that.
Go on, chime in. Do you have anything to say? You awfully quiet today. You all right?
Her thought process is there.
I'm just
I
saying
can see it. I
that's
can
how
see the
I
wheels.
feel about it. I'm not saying that. Oh, that's because maybe my heart ain't in it like I used to
Right.
be. Because I was
Absolutely.
passionate about
Absolutely.
it. I'm busting
Marriage
tires
does
and
that
blowing
for
up
you,
spots.
right?
Who has the energy for that? Listen, call me, Essie Mae from 19. Oh, he paying my bills. I ain't seen Earl today. No, no, but I got a statement that he paid the rent. Nope, I ain't seen him today. Like, who has time for it?
Okay, Chris.
I don't have time for that. I'm just saying.
You know,
That's
I have,
my opinion.
I have my mind be like, y'all have absolutely a lot to say to that. You know, our discussions are always deep about
They are
relationships,
deep.
love, family,
Yeah.
all the above.
For
you know, we agree on a lot of things, and our
Mhm.
viewpoints is mostly alike up until that part right there. I'm gonna tell you why.
Mhm.
Everybody's situation is different.
Right.
Everybody's situation is different. How you pursue your relationships and things is different because of what part of your life may be different from all of us.
Right.
So that's why I agree with you on that. So for me, I figure like we're gonna have that open discussion right away. If you want to have a variety, let's talk about it. Don't make it a one-sided situation, because when it become a me situation and I don't want you to feel like it's a beef, it's a problem, anything there, but I feel like that's something that you have to discuss. I think we need to discuss a lot of stuff. How we dealing with families, how we feel about our views on everything. Just like you said about polygamy, how we view things and what we want from each other.
And it's all what you willing to deal with. It's all what you willing to deal with. I don't want the drama. And am I saying go cheat, go do what you want to do? I'm not saying that.
So listen,
but if
before you cheat on me, let me give you an upground on this. Don't do shit to me that you want me to do to you. Point blank, period.
See, now, I ain't got the my tell y'all, my vagina ain't got the strength.
At 40, because I
don't got the
it ain't got the strength, baby.
It don't. It don't. But I'm just with all the
I got that strength, but I'm saying to go fuck off and do that. I ain't got the strength for that.
Let's be fair here. Let's be fair and let's be honest about what we need and what we want from each other, because feelings will get involved.
Right.
Right. With that being said, I'm passing on you.
If you want to fuck somebody else, go on over there. Don't bring your ass up. Right. I am very protective of my pH.
Right.
And just my whole energy period. I can't deal with that.
Soul tie.
If you doing something,
it's definitely a soul tie.
I'm gonna feel it whether I know whether I've seen it or not. I will feel it in my soul. So my whole thing is, I've been accused of being, just not caring, but
it's not that. You protecting your energy.
Yeah. If you want me to care the way you think you want me to care, that equals violence for me.
Shit.
Yeah.
I see it in your
when
face.
I say,
believe me.
When I say, okay, if this ain't where it's at, and don't do no stuff behind my back. It's Sunday. I'm trying to cook.
And that's right. That's my whole thing.
Don't do nothing behind my back. Go about your business.
Right.
And if you say that's what you're gonna do, and I be like, okay, just know that my reaction to you is let's leave it right here, because if it go any further, then my emotions turn into violence. So you either want to be.
See, I used to be that girl. I
never was that girl.
Sometimes sometimes you feel like you're not that person anymore
until it bring it out of
come out
you.
like you said.
So
and
that's
why
I had to protect myself. I don't want to be taken there again. Yeah. I can't be taken.
So then
there
it's
again.
like, okay, well then go ahead, and that's not being dismissive or not caring. It's just trying to protect that peace.
Yeah,
and because once that door of violence is open, it's hard to shut
it
that.
out there. It's violence. Yeah, and it could be something else for somebody else. You don't want to play with nobody when it comes to their feelings. And I feel like even with side chicks, like, do you want to put yourself in that predicament? Because you don't know what you're gonna do. What if he decide, I'm just gonna stay home? You don't know how she gonna act.
Yeah.
So then you bringing that to me.
The man has to know who he dealing with too. When you're dealing with a side chick, I've not seen, I have people come sit across my table all the time, and they tell me all their business. People who get comfortable with me, they come tell me all their business, and I be sitting there like,
that's too much, girl. You
do.
That's why
I've said in. Come on, let's go. We finna go. Whoops, I done sat there and cried with some people, and it's like, if you're not being honest, it all boils down to honesty.
Honesty.
If you are not being honest, you have to be honest with the people that you're dealing with. Especially now, we are in a very violent time. We got, everybody. I got my CCW and don't know how to shoot.
Don't know how to shoot. Don't even know the understanding
exactly.
of the CCW.
Don't even know. Don't even know the parts of the gun. Don't even know they need to clean the gun on the regular basis. None of that. And everything is. Everything, and that includes our emotions and our actions.
That's right.
So when you dealing with somebody, you got to make sure, like y'all talking about C-cap your side chick too. See what she been doing.
Yeah,
because it's
broad.
Yamp, wench. No,
we bitches out here.
Yeah,
and
it's yamps out here who are. Meddling with people's cars, cars where people are transporting their children. Yeah. That can lead to death. Absolutely. Let me find out you done took something off my car. You finna get ran over when I get it fixed.
And she gonna really do. Do you know she mean that from
She
her
mean
soul?
it from her
Yeah,
you have to
listen,
be careful.
my actions be planned out. I have a visual of how this is gonna happen. So yeah, you gotta be
Premeditated.
honest, and you have to know who you dealing with on
And
the
that's
side
okay.
and in the front.
And see, that's my thing too. You know, commitment is commitment. No matter if y'all gonna get married, no matter if y'all engaged, when you got kids, it's all a commitment. You chose to have kids with me. We locked in for 17, 18 years now. It's all about respect.
Mm-hmm.
You do listen, if I'm respecting you and I'm not bringing stuff to your door and you'll never know who I'm messing with, I deserve that same respect. Mm-hmm. Don't bring that. Don't tag me in no pictures on Facebook. Nope, I don't want to be tagged.
But in the end,
we family. We share kids.
If y'all both messing around on each other, can y'all really call that respect? Because y'all really disrespecting each other.
Well, if it's respecting your relationship, if y'all say, yeah, we're gonna be in an open relationship, yeah.
So I got a question. If y'all get a man that's monogamous and y'all know that for a fact, I don't know what he doing, because that's always a cop out.
Right.
How would y'all treat him? Would y'all know how to treat him?
Yes.
If y'all have been dealing with guys who haven't been monogamous for so many years,
I would, yes.
Would you know how to treat the man? Okay, if you get a man that's finally monogamous and you know he 100, 10 toes down, would you know how to treat him?
Yes, I would.
Absolutely.
Yes, I would.
You know what? And I feel like
it.
80% of the time when there's a step out, it's the man. The woman be all in. I'm sorry.
Yes,
80% of us, we be
that
all
ain't
in,
true.
ready.
Yes,
when the problem comes, it's because y'all want to do what y'all want to do, and then that changed our whole train of thought.
See,
I can be loyal. I can be loyal as I want to, but if I think for a second that you want to do your own thing, you're not gonna get the same me.
But
why would I do that?
In any situation,
you finna get the homie. You finna get the nigga me.
No, in any situation, it got to be accountability on both sides.
Absolutely.
It can't be, well, you did this and it made me do this.
No, I'm not saying play tit for tat. I'm saying you asked if we know how to treat a monogamous man. Absolutely. I'm cooking for you. I'm cleaning. I'm doing everything because I know you doing what you're supposed to do. But the moment I see a text or a shady inbox,
but it's like you're waiting on that.
Yeah, no, I'm not
it's
saying
like you're waiting and predicting that. Like I know he's gonna fuck.
No, I'm not saying. But I'm just saying if I run up on something,
if he monogamous like you say, then he should have built up. He should have built up a rapport with you where you can give him the benefit of the doubt if you see something like a text.
My granny said it takes years to build trust and 2 seconds to break it. So if I see you texting somebody, I'm not saying I'm gonna go looking, but if I see something, I'm acting shady.
What if somebody texts him and just was like, "Hey, boo"?
So if it's okay for somebody to text me, "Hey, boo," we cool.
But it's context though.
Friends, you know that. Hey, big head, I ain't seen him in a while. I don't know what he been.
Hey,
friend,
you know it's shadiness.
But that's not on him though. That she texted him.
But my whole thing is, but come on now, let's be real.
It's the context. I agree.
This girl texted you first of all. Okay, so she don't know you got a girlfriend.
See, you got the scenario already in your mind.
If somebody if it's somebody you close to, they should know you in a relationship.
But you have
male friends.
But everybody don't know that.
That's true.
You have individuals who just don't care.
But listen to what he said. If somebody don't know, it's innocent. It's not innocent.
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying it. Like, okay, you get in a relationship, is you gonna go through your whole phone and send a group text saying you're in a relationship?
I'm not saying that either.
Somebody you may not have talked to in like 5 years may text you. You gotta give him the opportunity to see how he responds to the text.
I'm saying
you can't just blow up off of the initial text.
I'm not gonna blow up off I'm saying anything shady, like, oh, she's sending you a text, "Hey baby, I saw you last night," or "It was good seeing you," or "Next time give me a better hug," something shady. Now somebody can text me like,
he could have been out at the bar. He could have been out at the bar.
That's shady to me.
He's seen
this is my whole thing. No, if it's okay for me to see you and you to see me, we cool. But if I know you gonna blow up my spot for it, I'm gonna blow up yours. That's how I think. Hey, you see me? Oh, you gave me a hug.
You putting that man in an impossible situation.
Right. Shit. Well,
you gonna it's damn if you don't.
No, that's not true. But men are jealous. Men
are
jealous.
Not all men jealous, but women are.
So you telling me
jealous,
if my man? Wait a minute though. You telling me if my man see me in the club, he walking behind me and I'm hugging on somebody, you don't think he gonna have a problem with that at all?
I'm not saying that. If he a real man, he gonna be like, Well, who is that?
But everybody don't think like that.
If you trust your woman, then you gonna act like.
But they'll say, I don't trust that nigga. It ain't you I don't trust.
Hold up, stop there. It go both ways. It depends on that person.
We just said it go both ways.
It goes both ways. It go both ways because everybody. It depends upon your person.
I'm sorry. I agree. I'm territorial though.
I agree.
Expect me to do nothing.
You should be territorial. Listen, I'm very territorial.
But
I'm territorial with my friends. I'm territorial with everybody.
But I'm saying, don't do nothing that you don't want me doing.
Fact.
I'm cool with you hugging somebody, but if you got a problem with me hugging somebody, I have a problem.
Let's have an introduction.
Why you so insecure about it?
Introduce that.
Why are you being so insecure about it?
Right?
No, why are you being so insecure about it?
Introduce that.
I don't want to be introduced.
No,
that's not fair. I don't want to be introduced.
Listen,
no, that's what I'm gonna do. No, I don't know.
Because we all have past relationships. We have female and male friends, so it's just like, oh, baby, this.
All right, what up, bitch?
Probably why I'm saying now.
Introduce me. Hey, bitch. How
you
That's
her. See, I can't do that.
So listen,
I can't do that.
Let me tell you something real quick.
Telling me you and this girl used to fuck, and then y'all hugging. I got a problem with that. I'm sorry. Well, I'm sorry.
Time out.
I'm sorry.
So me and you out together, right? And we out together often. Okay.
Swear to God.
We out. That be my date. That's my to-go date. What?
John said you can't hug any people. You can hug. It's stipulations to hugging though.
We do a lot of stuff together, right?
I come with a rule book. Yeah.
You do. And you very much territorial. Okay. Crazy. And I love it. I love it.
Say that.
I love it because I am too. You know what I mean?
I
am too. Very much. So when we out together and there's friends wise, male wise, whatever case it is, I'm gonna be like, oh, this such and such. You know, I feel like you should introduce that person. So it won't be awkward. So it won't be weird.
I'm sorry. I'm just gonna feel away.
Because I'm gonna ask. I'm gonna say,
feel away.
Who is that? You could feel that way. So I want you to have that open door, just like when we out together and I see somebody, I'm like, Krista, who is that? You know,
you
like,
feel away about what?
If I come in the club and I see you hugging on a female,
definitely, I'm feeling away about it.
And I'm behind you, and I see you. I'm feeling away.
Wait. You say hugging on a female?
Yeah, hugging.
Like.
One of them hugs, y'all.
No, see that's just not okay. Let's talk about a hug. Like, hey, how you doing? You got a problem with that?
Or the side hug. No, I'm talking about, girl, you looking good, girl, rocking back and forth. That's too much for me.
It is because I'm first of all.
I agree with you there, and I'm very stubborn. Like, no, and if you see me, you would have a problem. If I'm, oh boy, you smell good, boy. I see you in here.
Well, you shouldn't want to do that, sweetie, while you're with your man anyway.
I'm saying you don't know I'm there. I come in behind you and see you.
Crystal, I done seen you out.
Okay.
With your significant other, and we done hugged, and
that caused a problem.
That's why you say this my
that shouldn't have caused the problem.
And I said, I've been knowing him since the 6th grade.
You
so how did you introduce him?
Yeah. And what's crazy is he should know who I am.
And it was a friendly hug. It was a friendly hug.
So if you know the aspects of the why
of that relationship.
I'm gonna tell y'all why I'm like that, because I've been, this is my friend, but it ended up being something else. So that's a trigger point.
So it's a trigger,
right?
It's a trigger.
Yeah, I get it. So let me know.
I didn't say that.
Let me know all your friends first before you date.
No, I don't want to hear no friends either.
No, I need to know. It better not be a play sister or somebody you done screwed.
Okay, got it.
It is because a lot of stuff is a trigger point. That's what we said. A lot of things stem from our past or her past.
But listen,
everybody's past.
but she's the same way. She's emotional. And I can be territorial sometimes, but it ain't that deep for me. If you explain to me like, hey, but if I see you with the sexy hug and y'all rocking, oh yeah, we used to fuck, but 2 or 3, I don't want to hear that. Because if I'm in here hugging on somebody that I used to fuck, it's gonna be a problem.
Yeah. If it's somebody they used to sleep with,
that's what I'm saying. And I come in the club after you, and you don't know I'm there.
That's kind of different.
And you just, girl.
Yeah, that's way different.
No,
I don't like that at all.
I'm sorry.
My feelings do get hurt. You know, I can be a little bit.
I'm very emotional. I'm high emotional, and I tell people too, things trigger me. Don't trigger me, and I won't trigger you. Oh. If I tell you these things trigger me and you still do it, we have a problem.
I may be nonchalant and I may walk out the situation, but just know it's in the back of my mind because I'm thinking about it like you disrespecting me. And I don't want that disrespect to go on again because you don't want me to disrespect you. Don't
How long are y'all going to allow that to continue to trigger y'all?
Man,
because y'all gonna be single forever.
It's like that's why I'm in the healing process. some stuff I just can't tolerate right now. And I tell people like that triggered me right there. I ain't there yet. So please don't do it to me because I'm not there yet.
So then you're not in the dating process either then, right?
Hell no.
So are you in a dating process?
You got me?
Yeah.
Yes.
So you're no longer triggered by those things?
Sometimes
I'm triggered by some things because if I have a conversation with you about it one, and then the second time, the third time it come up, what we talking about? Like it's no conversation no more.
Yeah, we gotta these comments.
I'm gonna bring it to you, and I want it to be addressed.
But see, it depends on if we are in a monogamous relationship. If we just talking, I'm not gonna trip. Facts. But if you at my house and I'm at your house and we saying that it's just us, I'm sorry, you owe me an explanation as to why you in here sexy hugging on this chick you used to have sex with. Because guess what? I'm not gonna do it to you because I know that it's a trigger for me. So I'm not gonna do nothing to make you feel the way I feel.
That's sending hella mixed signals.
Mixed signals are not good.
No,
but still, I totally agree with the mixed signals and the triggers. But once again, how long are we gonna allow the triggers to keep us down?
But I can say it hasn't
how
happened
long are
to
we
me.
Going to keep bringing up the past relationships and blaming it on?
I'm right here. I'm dealing with what's right in front of me.
Right, and that's women. That's a problem.
Absolutely. Like women do that. The past relationship they did, went through whatever, and they get with the new dude. Well, my ex did this, so I'm pretty sure you're gonna do it too.
And you can't do that
all the time.
All the time. The guys are like that as well too, but with us, right? Because
men do it too. Men do it too. But that's why you gotta wait and heal from some stuff before you try to pursue something with somebody else.
I think women put it out there way at the beginning. I'm not your the bitch.
Oh shit!
I am not her, not the one. Or the two.
And that's crazy because I tell you, I don't want to know about your other bitch. I don't want to know her name. I don't want her skin tone. I don't want to know nothing. I don't want to know her.
I want to know who somebody is so I can know.
I don't want to hear no stories. I'm saying no.
But if you're looking for somebody that's to be monogamous to you, it shouldn't even be no other females, period. Like,
but some people will bring up their ex in conversation. Like, why are we bringing her up? I remember one time, save it.
Let's talk about it a little bit. It
say that.
I want you to have that open door.
If it's not about me, don't. If it's about I don't want to hear that. Sorry, don't bring that to me. I'm sorry, just don't.
We all have to pass.
We all got to pass, yeah.
But I'm focused on what we doing right now with each other. But still, I want to work. I want to make sure that we both are healed from that. And we can discuss that.
I think but I think we have to be totally honest with people too and say, hey, I got triggers that I'm still trying to deal with. Just like I said at the beginning, if you take bipolar meds, that's something I need to know off the bat. You ain't finna be around me and turn it to Dr. Jekyll and Mr. We not finna do that because somebody gonna get body slammed.
Technically, you can turn it to Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde off of being triggered. So it don't even have because she just turns to violence. So that's like,
and maybe I should just do that too and leave it at that. Like if you do, but that's a trigger.
I give a warning. Though.
That's a trick. That's a reaction to a trigger, though. That's what I'm saying. And if I tell you I'm struggling with something, stuff like that, I'm struggling with. Don't put me in predicament to struggle with this and then act out on you.
Anybody that'll do something to you that'll make you want to be violent towards them, you shouldn't even be dealing with them in the first place because at the end of the day, it boils down to respect. You know what I'm saying? Like if they doing something that's disrespectful, that's gonna make you get violent, they don't need to even be in your life, period. So it's like
it's because people react to things differently. What may not be a big deal to y'all is a big deal to her.
Yeah. Just
like y'all saying that the hug ain't a big deal to y'all, it's a big deal.
It's a big deal to me because it depends on that.
And hugging is a major term of endearment. That's a major term, especially the rock me y'all rubbing genitalia.
My rules for hugging,
y'all rubbing balls.
And it's very simple.
Let's go.
This is funny. My rules for hugging is if you gonna hug another woman, you should not be hugging her around her waist. You should be hugging
her. That's what I'm talking about. And the rock.
And
the hugging that I envision with y'all two that causes a problem.
Y'all rubbing balls
rubbing on my booty and stuff. No, we
balls is getting stimulated. Y'all, I'm talking about one of these hugs.
Stand up.
Stand up. Then he stand back like, shit, you looking good, girl.
If he does that,
that's
then
a
that's
no for me.
disrespectful.
Thank you. That's a no
Okay,
for
yeah,
me.
that's not,
like me. That's like me
not
looking at a
hug.
dude that got on some joggers, hugging him like, damn, you looking. Boy, let me step back and look at you in them joggers. Boy, you looking good. No, it's a no
Let me
for
tell you
me.
this. So you saying if your guy do it, like if your guy do it, or
Fucking right. Anyway,
So
no, not my guy, but somebody that I'm. Well, yeah,
if
I'm
he do that to
talking.
a girl and he hug her and
Yep.
he better not ever do that, because I feel like that is disrespectful on all levels. Like
Hugging is a term of endearment. You know, that could be.
hug,
You don't know
hug.
what I see. If I see y'all from behind, you could be kissing her on the neck.
But
I
that's
don't
just
know
your
that.
assumption.
That's right. That's my assumption. That's
And
yep.
you can't.
And you
go
have to
off
ask
of that.
questions too. You might want to ask questions too before
See,
you blow
and
off
that's
the
what I'm
gas and
working
you
on
behind
because
county jail.
I'm so stubborn. I'm
I
just
used
gonna
to
give you
work
the
there.
silent treatment. I'm gonna walk past you like I don't know you.
Yeah.
You gonna try to call me? I'm not gonna answer. You gonna try to knock on my door? I'm not gonna answer.
See, if I was to walk up into that,
And you can also catch crabs.
you know,
Nurse's opinion. Can't y'all
listen.
catch the crabs from all that contact? You know, that's a lot of
What?
rubbing and
That's
You
a,
know-
the infestation has to be.
that's too much rubbing for me. Stop
What is wrong with
rubbing.
you?
I don't know. Y'all
if
know I got a
I
problem.
walk up into that, if I see that,
She's snappy.
if his back is
Cool.
towards me and he is hugging a woman like this, my first reaction, I'm walking up and I'm kicking you somewhere. I'm either
Right,
kick you in
right.
your ass or the back of your knee. Because what are you doing? I'm going to think
That's
about it
see?
first, but that's going to be...
Hugging is and this. Somebody said I give all my hoes a handshake then a hug.
Oh,
Well, maybe
What's the handshake for?
Okay,
what's the handshake for? What's okay if you gonna hug them? What's the handshake for? I'm lost with that. You
I
might as
want
well
you-
just go on and hug.
Listen, please do side hugs from now on with me. Side hugs, do daps.
oh yeah,
Do a
that.
dab.
You gotta
Do
you
that.
listen here.
I'm
You
just
have to
kidding.
let
I'm
me
just
know
I was
that
gonna
that
say, we
person.
ain't do no side hug.
You gotta let me know that you
We
and that
didn't.
person.
You're right.
have-
We didn't, and we won't. But it is the point. Is that it is a different. Everybody is different. So with that, it's
Because
like
I'm gonna think you just had my man dick on your thigh, like
Oh,
it's touching.
You just
Y'all-
really deep in
yeah,
thought about
sorry.
that hug.
Yeah.
That's how I think.
listen.
That's me.
How to
That's
wield
Crystal's
that's how I
Them-
future
them wandering
husband
minds. That's
do
what
not
caused
give
a
out
lot
hugs.
of problems.
at all.
Right.
Don't rub because
Don't speak.
hold your head down and keep walking.
Because
real
I'm gonna
fast.
smell white diamonds on you, and I'm be like, hold on, who you was at church hugging
I'm
on
like, who is
like
wearing
that? And Egyptian musk. You'll be amazed that people still wear that stuff. We need to get into some of these comments. Y'all want to reply to some? It was some earlier. I can't go back to.
I
it,
went
from
and
Rob
applied
O'Drama.
to Rob. I told Rob, hey, because Rob was our guest last time.
Oh, we got a Villard boss. What did
Do you
he
guys
say?
have any questions for us on the panel? Please
We
chime in
got,
right
we
now.
got plenty.
Let's go.
Yeah, Keisha, white diamonds. Like, who is that? Why? And I'm that person. If you smell an ounce different, and you know that's
No
just
white
insecurities.
diamonds. I used to buy my mama that.
Ooh, had a whole church
just
smell
why
it.
do you
Smell it in the
spray that?
Bibles and on the pews.
Okay,
That is
see,
horrible.
And she
That
used to
is
say, buy me the big bottle too. Why?
with the red box, the red box and the gold writing. Okay, y'all want to go through these questions? We got a few more minutes.
Okay. Oh, I can't. I don't know what happened to Village. Right.
I don't know
His was
either.
there.
Keisha said it's all about perception. If you trust your mate, then you can't assume ill intent all the time. That is true. But sometimes
Very
I don't
true.
even be worried about him. It's the woman, and these women are vicious. Big John said, "Damn, you can't hug people anymore." I just broke all that down. Rewind it, baby. I
John
broke-
Crystal does not allow hugging.
I hugged him. I seen him on third. Was that at
Did
Lux?
you give him the shake?
Nope. Nope.
You
I gave him the
you
pat.
ain't
What
give
up?
him no-
What up, bro? What's good? Because at the end of the day, I didn't know if he was in there with a woman. Now, how would she have felt we in there rocking and shit?
Mhm.
Somebody's gonna be pressed.
All she had to do
Not all
was
women.
ask,
though.
always.
who is
You know
that?
how?
You
Do
could have
y'all
been
live
his
in
cousin.
Milwaukee? Do y'all know how these females
You could
operate?
have been
You
his
don't know.
cousin. You
Female
could
That's
have
why
been
you
his
ask.
sister.
That's
I
why
don't
you
be
watch.
getting that.
That's why you watch. That's why you ask. You know, I'm very.
She
I'm
has
very
a man mentality when it comes to
See, I
dating.
watch.
just answered Rob on
Yeah,
that.
she has a man mentality
watch.
when it comes to dating.
I
We gonna
watch
see. That's why we need
people-
to. We gonna get this speed dating together.
People
Everybody-
watch. I
Oh,
watch.
boom! Speed dating is going down because she needs a hookup. Wait, one more. We got to get to Villa Boss. What did he say about black women? We got to
You,
go back.
you into the speed dating. You
Oh
Yeah,
no,
she
I'm
up
helping.
next. We can't get to this comment.
Facilitate because I'm correct.
I can't get to the comment.
Rob has said that women like to be niggas, and I agree. I think that a lot of women have switched the role of like I have to be tough just like a dude.
What do you say?
Somebody, I don't know. Villa Boss said something about black women. I don't know. We're gonna have to go.
He
back
said
and
something
comment.
about don't act like women don't cheat or something like
No,
that.
didn't say that. We were talking about black men. We
What
didn't
was
say that.
What was the question?
It wasn't
It was
a question.
something
It was
like
a comment.
don't act like women don't cheat or something.
It was
like
a
that.
comment. So I don't
We
know.
didn't say women don't cheat.
Hold on, I'm gonna go back to it real quick. We got 5
Black
minutes.
women don't cheat.
Hold on.
Oh, okay.
We don't. We're just great.
Women don't cheat at all.
Thank you.
We're perfect angels.
But when we do, it's gonna be like your cousin or your stepdaddy because we go for the jugular when we do. Just know, boo. If we do it, you gonna know about it,
Jesus Christ.
and you're
So
gonna be hurt. Don't do that. We don't. Don't believe the hype. We're perfect in every way. God made us brown angels. All right, we're out of here. It was fun, y'all. Thanks, Marquise. What's next week? Because we're coming back next week.
Are we
'Cause I
next
get an
week or
extra
not every
Sunday.
other week? Oh, okay.
I get an extra Sunday. Don't look at me like that. I get an extra Sunday. So next Sunday will be Black Owned Business. We're gonna do the shout out for Black Owned Businesses next Sunday. So y'all can comment people y'all want us to feature.
I wore my t-shirt on
Nikki-
the wrong day.
No,
Yeah.
this is all month too.
Nikki Nails. We'll do what's her name? Lon Lashes.
Definitely shouting out Tokyo Roses, Lash and Beauty, Lash Extensions.
We're supposed to pin that in the comments and then voice for the youth.
Girl.
All right, y'all. Till next Sunday. I know you still didn't show us how to pin. You know what? Don't. You know what? Well, we're gonna pin it next week, hopefully. See, there you go.
So next week is it noon or is it 1 o'clock?
See, he be playing.
Nikki, 1 o'clock.
1
I'm gonna
p.m.
text you. Don't forget.
You know, 1:30. It's color people time. It's okay.
Nikki having a rough life.
I think
Girl,
we
who you
all are.
telling? Who you telling? Oh, I said we wrapping it up. Bye guys, until next time. We should have